This episode is brought to you by Alibaba.com, the world's leading B2B e-commerce marketplace. They'll help your business stay competitive and discover new, innovative, and affordable products from over 200,000 suppliers and manufacturers worldwide. And with their trade assurance, you can shop with peace of mind. No more worrying about international payments, delayed shipments, and convoluted refund policies. Even customized orders receive protection. The world of business is waiting for you. Visit Alibaba.com.
I can't keep this in anymore. I can't even believe I'm saying this, to be honest.
You know you can tell me anything.
I'm capital VFD42, capital Z, lowercase m, underscore, lowercase p, capital L, reverse slash apostrophe, lowercase rs.
I know how you feel. Just between us, I'm underscore, comma, dash, underscore, dollar sign, capital G, lowercase w, comma, forward slash, dash, dash, reverse slash.
No way. I am so glad we had this conversation.
I know, me too.
Turn on total privacy with end-to-end encryption. WhatsApp, message privately.
This is Optimal Startup Daily, episode 985, How You Are Silently Signaling Your Coworkers to Treat You, by Karl Staib of dig2fly.com. And hey again, I am Dan, I'm your host here, and this is the podcast where I read to you every single day from some really great blogs on entrepreneurship and business, and I do that every single day, including weekends and holidays. And we're going to get to it right now as we hear from Karl Staib and optimize your life. How You Are Silently Signaling Your Coworkers to Treat You, by Karl Staib of dig2fly.com. It could be a look, or how you walk into a room. Your coworkers have been trained to recognize these signals and treat you accordingly. We learn these social cues at a young age. It's hard to break these habits. We can't walk around with a friend who's willing to hold a giant mirror so we can see how we look in every situation. What can I do? I want my coworkers to like me and treat me with respect. I used 2 easy tricks that worked well for me. I was not a naturally outgoing person who wanted to enter the room with a bang. You may be shy too, but you can learn to adjust your body signals so people like and respect you. You'll be giving me silent thanks when your coworkers start smiling when you walk in the room. If you want everyone to like you, then 1. Treat everyone like family. The best way to be liked is to like others. I know that we've all heard this, but it's true. When you walk into the room, think of them as family and know that they love you even if they don't show it. When I stopped worrying about what people at work thought of me, I just treated everyone like they were a brother or sister. If they did something stupid, I laughed. If I did something stupid, I laughed at myself. Family is meant to share in misery and victory, so allow these people into your life. You don't need to tell them about your latest ailment and what the doctor is doing for you, but share your feelings with them. The key is to try learning how to open up the emotional barrier that will bring you closer. This works for coworkers too. Make sure you start slowly when you become friendlier to your coworkers. The best way is not to start right off talking about yourself, but listening to them. People want to be around great listeners because they can do all the talking. You've noticed how most people just want to tell you about their lives? Let them do it. And the next time you see them, ask how their son, daughter, or whatever they talked about was doing. You've just made a friend for life. Getting people to like you is not that hard. Make sure that they know you like them first. People don't want to put themselves out there and get burned, but now you know better. The only way to make friends is to give 60% and only expect 40% back. This works in any relationship, whether it be personal or business related. By treating everyone as family, your body signals should change. When you love someone, you are more confident and willing to approach them. You aren't afraid of what they think because you have the family connection. Do you appreciate every moment you have with friends and family like it's your last? Being grateful for the people, moments, and things in your life will help you live longer and build a more resilient mindset. 2. Retrain how they view you. I'm a man of average height, 5'10" with shoes on. I have soft brown eyes and a pleasant demeanor. This doesn't command respect in most organizations, so I have to work for it. You can retrain how a person views your body signals by showing them how you want to be treated. This is hard for the shy person because it means you have to be assertive. It's very simple. If you walk into a room and someone tries to intimidate you with a loud voice, you do your best to mirror their response. Easy to write, but hard to implement. You can practice this by actually having a workshop at home with friends and family. A workshop at home? Are you crazy? Well, if you want to put it that way, then yes. I want you to practice with people that you trust. Try to explain what's happening at work and role play with them until you have it down. Then, when you go into work, try relaxing and just having fun with the person as you respond back. See the treat everyone like family section to take on this mindset. The world often will laugh with you if you're laughing. Most people want you to reciprocate the greeting that they've given you. If they're excited to see you, then let them know you appreciate it with an excited greeting back. This will gain you respect because it shows that you aren't afraid of that person. We are still animals, and people can sense fear by the way you position your body. So by mimicking their reaction, you are telling them that you belong on their level. I had trouble with bullying at work a few years ago. The group picking on me wouldn't have called it bullying, but it was, and it bothered me. They made fun of me in a little brother way. They amplified the inner bully inside my own head, which was rough. Laughing at my clothes or a comment I made, I would get upset and just wait for them to get tired and stop teasing me. One time, I blew up and let them know that they were going too far. They stopped for a little while, but eventually their old habits came back, so I tried a new tactic. I began to laugh with them, joining in on making fun of me. I never put myself down, but was always willing to laugh at myself. They understood this type of behavior and began treating me as a friend. You can't take things too personally at work, otherwise your thin skin will bleed, not literally, but figuratively. You'll slowly get angrier, and work will only get worse. Please don't try to change your personality. You need to be you, but following the social rules at your work will help you get the respect that you need. And 3, love and respect at work. You deserve to have a great working environment, and I will write about design, managers, and great companies. But one of the greatest skills you can learn is to enhance your emotional intelligence. People with a high EQ are the ones that make friends and enjoy their job. Improving your EQ is easy when you take baby steps. Most people don't come out of college with a high EQ. It's something they slowly develop through the years. Next time you feel like you aren't getting the love and respect that you deserve, try to give them the love that they need or use the mirroring technique. Your EQ will jump a few points, making working life just a little more enjoyable. You just listened to the post titled, How You Are Silently Signaling Your Coworkers to Treat You by Karl Staib of dig2fly.com. As an entrepreneur, you know that every hire counts, but that doesn't mean that the time you spend looking for qualified candidates should be a second job. Find top talent fast with Indeed. Indeed is the hiring platform helping over 3 million businesses worldwide to do it all. Don't spend hours on multiple job sites looking for candidates. Over 80% of Indeed employers find quality candidates the moment they sponsor a job. I especially love Indeed's Instant Match feature because candidates you invite to apply through Instant Match are 3 times more likely to apply to your job than candidates who only see it in search, according to US Indeed data. Indeed knows that when you're growing your own business, you have to make every dollar count. That's why with Indeed, you only pay for quality applications that match your must-have job requirements. Visit Indeed.com/startup to start hiring now. Just go to Indeed.com/startup. Indeed.com/startup. Terms and conditions apply. Cost per application pricing not available for everyone. Need to hire? You need Indeed.
This episode is brought to you by Alibaba.com, the world's leading B2B e-commerce marketplace. They'll help your business stay competitive and discover new, innovative, and affordable products from over 200,000 suppliers and manufacturers worldwide. And with their trade assurance, you can shop with peace of mind. No more worrying about international payments, delayed shipments, and convoluted refund policies. Even customized orders receive protection. The world of business is waiting for you. Visit Alibaba.com.
And thank you so much to Karl for letting us share this post today. A little about him. Karl helps entrepreneurs understand their struggles and turn them into stepping stones. And he knows a lot about that because in 2010, he was diagnosed with testicular cancer and then was laid off from his job soon thereafter. And while those were difficult situations, he calls them blessings in disguise. Since then, he stopped doing work that doesn't fit with his passions and instead now focuses on things he truly cares about. He's the author of the book Bring Gratitude and has a lot to offer on his site. Again, that's dig2fly.com. And I do have that linked in this episode's description for you. And Dig2Fly, by the way, stands for Dig Deep to Fly High. Karl also has a podcast. It's called the Dig2Fly Podcast, and you can find that wherever you get your audio. Okay, that's going to do it for now. I thank you so much for being a subscriber or follower of this show and sharing it with others. That really goes a long way to help keep this podcast going. So enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you back here tomorrow, where your optimal life awaits.